here on YouTube. Hello. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? We are live simultaneously tonight on YouTube and Twitch. You can join the Twitch channel. I haven't really used Twitch at all, but I do have a Twitch channel. I thought, why not stream it there too? Twitch.tv/HeelByNatureYT. We're also live on YouTube tonight. Just want to make sure everybody can hear me okay. What's up, Meep God, Man in Black, Natural Heel, TNT Pro Wrestling Booking Agency. Hayabusa68, love the name Hayabusa. Was a big fan of Hayabusa in the 90s. Rest in peace. We're going to be talking a lot about wrestling tonight. What's going on over in the last, 24 hours since the last live stream last night. This is day 5 of Wrestling Connect. And I'd like to thank everybody who's been watching, everybody who's been joining us every night here around 10 p.m. Eastern. Last night we were on at 11, right after Raw. Rohit Cheetah, what's going on? We're going to talk about a number of things tonight, including an NXT Takeover spoiler for this weekend, the updated match card, as well as Elimination Chamber. That is coming up after the Super Showdown, as well as a dream match that Roman Reigns was speaking upon during a WrestleMania 37 press conference that went on today. We're going to talk about a lot of things, and let's start off with who else is in the chat. Bullet Club, Heel by Nature for Life. How's it going? We're going to get into some news. Some of the biggest news, has to do with Matt Hardy. We spoke yesterday on it. Matt Hardy, he seemingly was written off WWE television last night on Raw when he was attacked by Randy Orton. And according to Pro Wrestling Sheet, sources have confirmed that Matt Hardy, that was a way to write him off television. So it does look like Matt Hardy is most likely leaving unless they can try to come up with an agreement between WWE and him before his contract does run out. But it looks like Matt Hardy is gone, and AEW does look like it is the next venture for Matt Hardy, although nothing has been signed yet. Things can change, as always, in pro wrestling, but Pro Wrestling Sheet did confirm with WWE sources that last night's attack from Randy Orton was a way to write him off television. Happy birthday, DJ Bloggersphere Dude Guy 2019. I'm not much of a singer. What was the spoiler with the picture for Elimination Chamber? So let's talk about Elimination Chamber real quick here, as there was local advertising last night in the Northeast United States when it comes to Elimination Chamber, and they were advertising one match, and then today the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia did advertise a second match. I will try to set up here the actual video from let me see if we can see this video for Elimination Chamber.
For the first time ever in Philly, get locked in to WWE Elimination Chamber. 6 superstars with nowhere to go.
Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, Daniel Bryan, Shinsuke Nakamura, King Corbin, Robert Roode.
Locked in for an opportunity at the Universal Championship.
You want a WrestleMania moment? You gotta win this match.
It's WWE Elimination Chamber, live in Philadelphia on Sunday, March 8th. Tickets are available.
So the Elimination Chamber, it does look like, based on advertising, the winner will receive a WWE Universal Championship match at WrestleMania 36. Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman versus Daniel Bryan versus Shinsuke Nakamura versus Robert Roode. All SmackDown competitors. Winner faces Universal Champion. at WrestleMania 36. A second match has been advertised as well. WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship match between The New Day versus the Miz and John Morrison. So when it comes to Elimination Chamber, a lot of these things have to do now with what's going on at Super Showdown. What will happen there? Will we see The Fiend leave Super Showdown still as Universal Champion, or will there be a new Universal Champion in Bill Goldberg? The plan as it stands is Roman Reigns versus The Fiend at WrestleMania 36. So if all the pieces do fit together, it does look like Roman Reigns will probably win that Elimination Chamber match and then go on to face The Fiend. Like always, things can change. Let's see here. Matt Hardy's better off with AEW, I think. You know what? I do totally agree, especially if he is the leader of the Dark Order. I do agree that he is better off in AEW, and he can actually bring something different to the Dark Order because there's something missing there. Hearing that crowd chanting delete in TLC was great. Any news on The Undertaker for WrestleMania 36? Nothing with The Undertaker. Brett, I don't know if I can pronounce this. Patrice Talks Wrestling. Happy to finally catch you live. I'm so happy. Birds of Prey was great from K Ballard 27. The next piece of news here. WrestleMania 37, WWE did hold a press conference today at the SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, just outside of Los Angeles. And one of the interesting takeaways from this, first of all, there was Roman Reigns was in the house, Becky Lynch was in the house, Stephanie McMahon was in the house, and there was media. They were all given hard hats and they were given fluorescent vests. Since the stadium is still under construction, it won't open until July of this year. But Roman Reigns did speak on a dream match, basically pitching the idea that if anywhere they could have a match of this magnitude between himself and The Rock, it would be WrestleMania 37. And let's take a look at his comments right here, courtesy of Fernando Ramirez of NBC, if you can hear it here.
I said it earlier, man. If there's a stadium to, hey, DJ, check it out. Not bad, right? I mean, what is it? I mean, everyone's always, dream matching me and him. But first of all, we're family, so it's all love. But if there was going to be an event for him to compete in, to perform in, a venue to hold that mass scale of attention that he's going to bring, it's right in your backyard. You know what I mean? You ain't got to go far.
So the big question is whether or not, they can set up this magnitude of a match. It will certainly be one of the biggest WrestleMania main events. If they can do WrestleMania 37 with The Rock versus Roman Reigns, clearly at this point in time, nothing is set in stone, but they're obviously teasing something here. So take that as you will. What do you think? Do you want to see Roman Reigns versus The Rock at WrestleMania 37? As far as WrestleMania 37 goes, I know we've been speaking on it a lot. Just want to reiterate some of the events that are going down that week. Thursday, Hall of Fame at Staples Center. Friday, Smackdown at the Staples Center. Saturday, NXT TakeOver at the Staples Center. Sunday, WrestleMania 37 on the 28th at the SoFi Stadium. And then Monday, the 29th, Monday Night Raw at the Staples Center. And WrestleMania Access will be held throughout the week at the Los Angeles Convention Center. Continuing with the news with NXT Cruiserweight Champion Jordan Devlin. He will have his first challenger for the Cruiserweight Championship, as on Wednesday's edition of NXT on USA, we will see two former champions, Leo Rush and Angel Garza. They will be doing a match against each other, and then they'll battle to see who is the number one contender for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. No word when that match will take place. It will take place at TakeOver this upcoming weekend. I guess we'll just have to wait and see on that one. Also, another spoiler, NXT TakeOver this weekend. We did see This past Monday on Raw, we did see Rhea Ripley there. We saw Charlotte. They haven't solidified that matchup. We still have NXT television tomorrow night, but according to PW Insider Elite, the current plan is for Charlotte Flair to appear at NXT Takeover Portland this Sunday night. So clearly they're setting up this match for WrestleMania 36. Rhea Ripley is defending the NXT Women's Championship against Bianca Belair this upcoming Sunday. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not they have Bianca Belair in the mix, or they just keep it Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte at WrestleMania 36. But Charlotte is expected to be at NXT TakeOver in Portland this upcoming Saturday. Is it Saturday or Sunday? It's the 16th. I believe it's a Sunday. So this upcoming weekend. Let's go in the chat here real quick before I have to get going. That was the news for the night. Let's see here. Do you think Killer Cross will debut at Super Showdown? I do not believe so. I just want to say I think it's ridiculous what Shayna did. You know, the angle was a little bit cheesy, but they made her look like a beast. I love your content. Patrice Talks Wrestling. I do appreciate that. Showing love from Toronto, Rio. The Six is in the house. My neck of the woods. Do you think Goldberg would have any match at this year's WrestleMania? Will we see him versus Cena or Roman? So that's a great question, whether or not Goldberg's going to have a match at WrestleMania this year. I guess it all depends whether or not he defeats The Fiend at Super Showdown. I think right now it's just a one-off, but if he does defeat The Fiend, clearly he will have that match. As of right now, I haven't heard anything. Ashley Hooker would love to see The Rock versus Roman Reigns. Really would love to see The Rock versus Roman Reigns. Thank you for Sunday is the day for NXT TakeOver. I'm always used to them doing it on Saturday. Thank you. What's up, Seth freaking Rollins? How you doing tonight? What's up, Ben Michael? So I do want to thank everybody who was in the stream tonight for the news. This will be on demand pretty much immediately after, and we will be going live once again tomorrow night after NXT. I do want to remind everyone that you can visit pwnews.co/HBN. That'll take you directly to our Pro Wrestling Tee store where you can pick up the latest design, the Keeping It Heel design. Also, there's a join button on YouTube, and you can join the channel, support the channel, become a VIP. Kay Ballard, did anybody but me notice Becky Lynch slip a blood packet under her hair last night? I didn't notice that, but I believe that's probably what she did, as when Shayna was there, it was certainly a blood packet that did it. That is all for tonight. As always, I do like to thank everyone for their support, and I will see you again tomorrow night around 10 p.m. Eastern. Have a good one.